So Queensberry Promotions recently confirmed that the WBC has ordered Agit Kabayel to fight Usyk for the WBC World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this is interesting news, and I don't think anyone's expecting this fight to be next. Even though it should be, actually. It should be, because Kabayel is the rightful number one contender, and Usyk shouldn't be fighting anyone other than the number one contender, in my opinion. Right? Turkey talked about Rico Verhoeven, and Usyk talked about Deontay Wilder. Neither of those guys should be fighting Usyk for at all, period, if we're being honest. But especially over Kabayel. Like, Kabayel, he must be pissed. Like, after the performance that Kabayel just had in Germany, where he fought Damien Niebuhr, who is a relative unknown, but Niebuhr started the fight pretty well, and Kabayel stopped him. It was a very early stoppage, but he stopped him, and the atmosphere was insane there. From there, Kabayel no doubt was expecting to fight Usyk next, right? And, he has that performance, and then Usyk is talking about Wilder, Rico Verhoeven. What the hell? What the hell is going on there, right? Kabayel's a tough fight, but I don't think Usyk should be ducking Kabayel. It's not like this isn't a winnable fight for Usyk. I think Usyk would beat Kabayel pretty easily, if I'm being honest. But that doesn't mean Kabayel doesn't deserve the shot. Kabayel deserves the shot more than Deontay Wilder deserves the shot. Kabayel deserves the shot more than Rico Verhoeven deserves a shot. Kabayel deserves a shot more than anyone else in the heavyweight division, in my opinion. And just because Usyk beats him doesn't mean he shouldn't get the shot. Right? Because Daniel Dubois stopped Anthony Joshua. He deserved the shot against Usyk. He got it and got smoked. And I picked Usyk to beat Daniel Dubois. But that doesn't mean the fight shouldn't take place just because he's the favourite. It's boxing and anything can happen. And Kabayel deserves his shot. We have seen historically, Usyk doesn't care if they strip him of the belt. I get it. He's already rich. He's already the guy in the heavyweight division. Everyone knows he's the guy. Even if he gets stripped of all of his belts, he could fight all of these guys again and win it. We saw him do that for the Daniel Dubois fight, where he was the IBF World Heavyweight Champion, and he got stripped of that and then fought Daniel Dubois again for that championship and knocked him out. We've seen Usyk give up belts before, so him giving up the WBC belt and not fighting Kabayel isn't out of the realm of possibility, especially if he fights Rico Verhoeven next. Wilder beats Chisora, and then he fights Deontay Wilder. Wilder beating Chisora is a big what if, though, because there's no guarantee that happens at all. I'll probably make a separate video about that now that that's been confirmed. But yeah, Kabayel v Usyk is the fight to make if you're a purist of boxing and you understand the sport, understand the rankings, understand who should be next in line. Kabayel was the guy. But as of now, even though the WBC have ordered it, it's looking unlikely now. Just because the WBC have ordered it actually doesn't even mean necessarily the WBC will strip him of the championship. We know the WBC are willing to do that, and they've stripped many guys of the championships. Stripped Shakur recently as well, made a video about that. So just because they've ordered it doesn't mean they've stripped him of it, but also doesn't mean that the fight has to be made straight away. They have to enter negotiations, agree purse bids and everything. And even if the date is confirmed for, I don't know, the end of the year, because to be honest, Usyk could run through Rico Verhoeven, run through Deontay Wilder, and he could still fight Kabayel, because really Kabayel would be the only hard fight that he would have even had that year. But it's unlikely because Usyk's not going to fight. He's not going to fight 3 times in a year. At his age, realistically, it's very unlikely. You're probably going to get maximum 2. And the next 2 aren't looking like Kabayel, which is sad. But let me know what you guys think of the fight in the comments below. Do you think it will get made? Even though it's been ordered by WBC, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. So do you think it will happen? If it does happen, who do you think wins it? And if it doesn't, then do you think Usyk will be stripped? I guess is the next question. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag. I'm out. Peace.